Hello friends, welcome to my channel FinTech Logics. So today we'll talk about a new area of innovation in digitization of the document traversal journey, which is called as digital signing. Now before starting my today's video, I would like to beg sorry for not being able to create videos for last couple of weeks as I was traveling. However, let's start the journey again. Thanks a lot for your patience, friends. So without wasting time, let's look at what is digital signing. So in short, digital signing is signing the documents or the contracts digitally. It might be different kinds of contract. It might be a loan document or some other financial services document for any types of product offering. So if the party or parties can digitally sign the document without the need of physically signing on the printed document and scanning it, those are called as digital signing, right? So there are three types of digital signing actually, which is mostly prevalent in the current ecosystem at this point of time. So the first one is digitally signing it. That means you open the form and then this form would trigger a digital signing mechanism where the borrower would sign the document via some tools. The second thing is ID based, and the third thing is OTP based, right? So as shown on the diagrams here, if you see the first one which is shown here is actually a digital signing at a place, so which is our digital signing. The second one which is there is OTP based, where the OTP or one-time password would come to a register mobile number, and by that the authentication would happen. The third thing is actually your ID check based, wherein you go through a third party site, let's say in a UIDAI site in India, where you have to enter your Aadhaar details and a verification would happen. So that is your ID check based. Now, how does all this process work actually? So let's see that with a simple workflow diagram. So when I'm talking about a sender and receiver and couple of steps in between, right? So this in turn, what we're trying to say is, how is the document traveling between two parties, one sender and one receiver, and both are actually signing authorities who have to sign on the document or the contract for validity of that contract, right? So let's look at how this happens. Now consider sender as the first party who would sign, right? So the sender would sign on a document or a contract by any of these three methods. Now as this document is signed, there would be a private encryption key which would be added to this, that will make the document locked and secured. It traverses to the other party, wherein there would be the same authentication mechanism through a public decryption key being created and being authenticated. The same hash algorithm which is there previously is applied to decode that particular document, and the receiver or the second party which has to sign can also do the same process to traverse it ahead. So this is a simple process of encryption of the document, wherein we are adding a layer of security and passing it further. Now how is this helping, right? So the first thing is that this is definitely a secured mode than the previously happening physical document transfer. Now from at the time of traversal from one party to other, there are chances of these secured or this critical documents being leaked, which is actually not the case here. So definitely the document is much more secured here. Now this improves traceability. Now as it all comes under a workflow, at any point of time we can trace that where the document is, which party has signed, which party has not signed, what is pending, if there is any error. All that traceability can happen very easily. Now third thing is about time saving, right? So definitely, because we are avoiding the physical transit and printing, all that, so this is definitely time saving and also cost saving, because we are eliminating all those need. Now legal compliance. Now the overall process is standardized and it can be followed for every set of document, and needless to say that it adds, or we can add all those legal compliance need to the workflow. So definitely this is much more legally compliant than the previously happening physical document transfer. Now because we have done all that, our ease of coordination happens, and overall it reduces the turnaround time to make the process much more efficient. Now definitely you would have understood that okay, digital signing is a boon in case of any contract life cycle. So definitely there should be a lot of players who would have created their product and solutions. So to name a few top players in the current market, in Indian scenario, your legality and sign desk are much more front runners in providing contract life cycle journey in terms of lending, loan contracts, or sign desk in terms of loan as well as real estate contracts. Adobe is probably one of the largest players and the oldest players in the market providing the similar kind of service. With time, your SimTrax and DocuSign has also taken a lot of market share in terms of global presence that they have. Recently, eMudra, which is one of the Indian government affiliated authority, have come up with a low cost digital signing, which is also being used by many financial services players. Apart from that, in specifically European markets, we have PandaDoc and JotForm Sign. In US markets, even your Foxit and Zodo Sign are quite famous. So in short, this is the simple process of document signing, though it's a small area of innovation, but believe me, this is bringing a lot of efficiency in terms of security being added, in terms of turnaround time, and in terms of managing your documents effectively. And one more area is digitization of all these documents to find insights from these documents as well, which was quite difficult in earlier days. Going through a physical document form and going through a digital document extracted data is definitely much more smoother. We'll talk about that in another video, how document extraction of data is happening and how that is helping in a lot of things. This is it for the digital signing. If you have any further clarifications or you want to know more about digital signing parties or process, please let me know in the comment section and I would be happy to create newer videos on this. Thanks a lot for watching my video, viewers.